Arsenal have a number of players currently missing through injury, but some could return after the international break. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta will be hoping to have some of his injured stars back following the international break. 6 players missed the 3-1 win over Burnley on Saturday due to injury. Express Sport looks at each player individually and when they are likely to return. Gabriel Jesus has been named in the Brazil squad despite not playing for Arsenal since the win at Sevilla on October 24. He suffered a hamstring problem in Spain and hasn't been able to train since. Speaking at the weekend, Arteta told ESPN, "I don't know how the situation is. I am going to talk to the doctors and him, Jesus, because he didn't do any training with us. He's far from working with the team, but it's an internal communication between the club and the national team. The first intention is always to seek the best for the player." Arsenal hope to have Jesus back soon after the break, with a trip to Brentford the first game on November 25. Martin Odegaard. Odegaard has not started any of Arsenal's last 5 matches in all competitions. The Daily Mail claims he suffered a concussion in training after nursing an ongoing hip problem. He has been withdrawn from the Norway squad for the friendly against the Faroe Islands and Euro qualifier at Scotland. Arteta hopes he will be back to fitness for the trip to Brentford. He said, "I don't know. I'm going to have a meeting now with the medical department to understand everybody's situation, and I think he is going to be back after the international break, but I don't know exactly what the decision is and the communication at the moment." Ben White. White had featured in every match Arsenal had played this season before the victory over Burnley. He was a surprise absentee after it was decided an ongoing issue was hampering the defender too much. Arteta said, "In training he wasn't comfortable. He didn't look right, but Ben won't give you much. He always wants to be on the pitch and always wants to hide anything that is in there, but we highlighted it. We noticed in the last few weeks as well something in there, and we wanted to protect him today. It was the right call from the physios and the medical department, and tomorrow we will assess him and understand what's happening." White continues to be out of the picture when it comes to England selection. He will have a couple of weeks off before hopefully returning against the Bees. Thomas Partey. Partey hasn't started a match for Arsenal since August, and that is unlikely to change soon. The midfielder has a thigh problem after initially struggling with a groin injury in the early weeks of the campaign. He has undergone a procedure on his thigh to rectify the issue. However, he appears unlikely to play again until the new year. Emile Smith-Rowe. Smith-Rowe suffered a knee injury during his first Premier League start in 18 months against Sheffield United. Arteta confirmed at the time that he is set to miss a few weeks. It has already been over a fortnight since he suffered the fresh blow. The trip to Brentford may come too soon, but the home matches against Lens and Wolves could see him return. Jurrien Timber. Timber still remains out after injuring his anterior cruciate knee ligament on his league debut for the club. Arsenal hope he will be fit to play a part in the second half of the season.